I first learned about the problem with lead in water through an Associated Press report that looked at water quality throughout the whole country. And in the lead of the story was Galesburg, Illinois. As soon as I found out about it, I brought all of our staff together and we said, let's figure out exactly what the issue is here in Galesburg. Let's do something about it and let's bring forth a solution.
I think the most concerning thing to me was that I was making my son's bottle with water out of our tap and thought that it was safe. And at that point I was in nursing school, so we couldn't afford to just replace the pipe. We went and tested our water and found out that our water was right below toxic level.
We decided that we were going to sit down with the city leaders and say, let's work together. You know, this is not something that you solve unilaterally, but what good communities do when they recognize that there's an issue is they come together and they work to solve it. Sarah Miller wrote to us on our Facebook page. I called up Sarah and asked if I could come over and sit down with her. I related to Sarah immediately because she's a mom. You could just feel the concern coming out of her. She immediately was trying to figure out how was she going to make the baby bottles for her son. She certainly wasn't going to use the water that she knew was tainted.
I look up to a lot of people, and actually Cheri Bustos would be one of those people that I look up to. She came here into our home and just really sat here and listened to us and our concerns. And she was concerned. It wasn't just that we were concerned, she was also concerned. She's saying, you know, this is about children and children drinking safe water, and I just completely agreed with that. I mean, she's an outstanding person.
There are certain things that in a job like mine, when you're writing legislation or you're voting on legislation, you think about the very people who are impacted by it. And for me, the motivation is, in this case, it was Sarah and her family, and the hundreds of families like them who needed to have somebody who was going to go to bat for them and fight for an answer. Bringing people together out here in Washington, doing everything we could to find answers that were going to work. We were able to get $4 million for Galesburg to begin replacing these solid lead pipes that are going into people's homes. We got a $4 million forgivable loan for a community that will not have to pay that back at a time it would be very difficult for them to do that.
Gives me peace of mind knowing that I'm gonna have safe water. It's not gonna be toxic water. This is not something that's burdening our community. This is something to lift our community up. It's there to help our community. And once people really see that, I think that this makes a positive impact on our community.